Good. Good. It is afternoon here in West Michigan. It is 12:24 in the afternoon. It is a Tuesday afternoon. It is June the 23rd, 2020. I am sitting in our main study. This is where I usually come to retreat from the world that has gone insane. And right now our daughter Bethany is here with her husband Andy and their 3 children. They went to Grand Rapids to visit Andy's mother and grandma. Carol's taking a nap, and I came to my study in this little time where things have kind of at a standstill right now. Nobody's here, there's no chaos, no noise, no tornadoes, no hurricanes. And I just thought I would, and also right now I can't download this video because our internet is down. We can't get into the internet, and there's some kind of problem in our area. So I don't know when I'll be able to download this video. But I thought I'd make a video because it's been a couple of days, and I just want to check in, tell you what I've been reading. I did get some books in the mail yesterday. I got finally volume 1 of Main Currents in American Thought, The Colonial Mind, 1620 to 1800. I found a thrift store a couple weeks ago, volume 3, Main Currents in American Thought, The Beginnings of Critical Realism in America, 1860-1920, by Vernon Lewis Parrington. And then I ordered used Main Currents in American Thought, Volume 2, The Romantic Revolution in America, 1800 to 1860, by Vernon Lewis Parrington. And then I thought I might as well complete the set, and I got Volume 1 yesterday by Vernon Lewis Parrington. So now I have all 3 of this landmark study of American intellectual history, American literature. And so I've been reading this off and on amidst the chaos, the hurricanes and the tornadoes. So this afternoon I've been looking at the introduction to this one, volume 1. I did buy a biography on Vernon Lewis Parrington, Through the Art by H. Lark Hall. And as I mentioned, that there are people on BookTube who are going to read Boswell's biography on Samuel Johnson, the life of Samuel Johnson. And I got this in the mail yesterday. Boswell's Presumptuous Task, The Making of the Life of Dr. Johnson by Adam Sisman. I have a couple of biographies by Adam Sisman. One I could find, one I couldn't find, and this is one I did find today by Adam Sisman, The Friendship of Wordsworth and Coleridge, author of Boswell's Presumptuous Task. So, yeah, I got this. I also been reading this book, The Club, Johnson, Boswell, and the Friends Who Shaped an Age by Leo Damrosch. I noticed I didn't have Lewis Damrosch's biography on Jonathan Swift, His Life and His World, and I ordered that used. And I don't have his biography, Eternity's Sunrise, The Imaginative World of William Blake, which I do plan to get next. I collect biographies on William Blake, his writings, his poetry, his engravings. So I want to get that one next. So I've been reading The Club by Leo Damrosch, reading The Presumptuous Boswell's Presumptuous Task. I read a little bit of Life of Samuel Johnson by Boswell, reading V. L. Parrington's biography by H. Lark Hall, Through the Avenue of Art, And I've been looking through Main Currents of American Thought, volumes 1, 2, and 3 by Vernon Lewis Parrington. I also got in the mail, I also read for a couple of days Oliver Wendell Holmes, A Life in War and Law and Ideas by Stephen Budiansky. I read this for a whole day and a half, and I ordered a used book by his father, who was Oliver Wendell Holmes, had the same name. This is his The Autocract of the Breakfast Table. I already have another book of his, which I think I took down the lower level, which is anyway, I got this in the mail yesterday, used. This is a Dover Thrift Edition, Oliver Wendell Holmes, The Autocract of the Breakfast Table. This was first published by the Atlantic magazine in... Well, Oliver Wendell Holmes lived from 1809 to 1894. This was first published in 1896. I also got in the mail the letters of Saul Bellows. As you know, I think Saul Bellow was one of America's, he's always been my favorite writers, American writers. And I recently picked up at Salvation Army this used copy of Saul Bellow, There's Simply Too Much to Think About, collected nonfiction. And then I got in the mail yesterday Saul Bellow Letters, edited by Benjamin Taylor. So now I have both of these for my Saul Bellow collection. So I've been reading, these kind of books in the midst of Bethany and Andy and the grandchildren being here. They came in Sunday. Today is Tuesday. Our middle son Josiah and his wife Hannah and the little daughter Marika flies in from Seattle, Washington to Chicago today, and they drive up here, so they should be here tonight. And then tomorrow morning we have a big family breakfast together. But I've been reading this, Oliver Wendell Holmes. I really enjoyed this. This is really good, especially he fought in the Civil War, and the chapter on the Civil War is just tremendous. It's very moving how this was his experience in the Civil War. So I highly recommend this book. And yeah, I've been reading the Main Currents of American Thought, volumes 1, 2, and 3. And getting into Boswell's Life of Samuel Johnson, reading Boswell's Presumptuous Task, The Making of the Life of Dr. Johnson by Adam Sisman, reading The Club, Johnson, Boswell, and the Friends Who Shaped an Age by Leo Damrosch. So those are the kind of things I've been reading. In the mornings, I have been reading, basically, I've just been reading the Bible on the book of Joshua. Haven't been reading my Reformation commentary on Joshua, just reading the Bible in the book of Joshua in the Old Testament. As far as my diary, this afternoon on page 591 for the year 2020. So that's what's going on here in my reading world. I got books coming in the mail today. And I went to thrift stores, but like I said, nobody's putting anything out in thrift stores, nothing new. So I've been getting used books in the mail and reading things I have already in our library. And right now we have company, and so enjoying the grandchildren and Bethany and Andy. And tomorrow Josiah, Marika, and Hannah will be here. And this coming Friday we'll be having my wife's party, her retirement party, celebrating birthdays. Our daughter has a birthday this coming Saturday. She'll be 36 years old. And yeah, so we're just having a great time getting together as a family. I've been reading and writing in my diary and just seeking to just keep my mind on those things that are above in the midst of this crazy world. So I hope you're all doing well. I do plan to download this video as soon as the internet's back up. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for the new subscribers. Do pray you're all being safe in this time of this worldwide plague. And yeah, so until next time, bye.